Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Chevy Daniels from Rock and Talk with the Daniels. Catch mine and Shady C's shows live or recorded at www.blogtalkradio.com/Chevy Daniels. We hope you'll join us for a few episodes. Give the show a chance. That's all we're saying at the beginning of this video. Give the show a chance, listen for a little bit, and let us know what you think. Shoot me an email, chevydaniels@outlook.com. We have webcam models coming on Westboro Baptist Church every once in a while. We really mix it up. We have wrestling debates, we have wrestling topics, we have wrestling guests, for God's sake. We have conspiracy theories, we do gun control, politics, anything sexy, smart, and fun the Daniels do, so please check that out. I just want to say, after Monday Night Raw, I know it's Wednesday, but after Monday Night Raw, I was so happy when Daniel Bryan finally took the face turn back. Now, it's been reported that the fans never let Daniel Bryan turn heel, and I guess that's true. Because fans still chanted, yes, 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 and despite a few boos, you could never see really that many people booing Daniel Bryan. So, unfortunately for the WWE, their latest attempt to bury him in mid-card obscurity did not work. In fact, it looks like him joining the Wyatts after the show Monday nights, and then finally, leaving the Wyatts after the show Monday night, actually helped him gain more credibility as a face. Fortunately for the WWE, they're now going to be able to bury Daniel Bryan because he has an apparent concussion injury. Now, for a fan like myself that's been there since, I'm not going to say I was there from the complete beginning, because I wasn't. I wasn't there when Daniel Bryan came with Nexus and I think choked out Michael Cole or somebody at ringside. I wasn't there from the beginning, but as I started to watch wrestling again back in 2012, I became instantly a Daniel Bryan fan. He was quirky, fun, part of Team Hell No. He was working with Dr. Shelby and Kane to try to become a better person, less angry. And although that segment and bit and storyline itself sucked, I think anybody will admit it sucked. Having Kane and Daniel Bryan begin to work together as a tag team faction was probably one of the greatest decisions by WWE of the year. And it did so much to build Daniel Bryan up for his eventual WWE Championship run. Unfortunately, they hand him the WWE Championship run, have him in main event matches. He becomes the guy, or they try to make him the guy, as they say. They give him the weakest link complex. He overcomes that, battles Cena at Staples Center August 17th, 2012, wins the title, beats the top man in the industry, only to get pedigreed by Triple H and then covered by Randy Orton when he cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase. Now look, I'm all for controversy and a storyline, but then what do they do week after week? They bury him and bury him and bury him. They have him get the crap beat out of him. Every Raw, every SmackDown, crap beat out of him by Randy Orton. And yeah, they'll give him an up every once in a while, but ultimately just to lose again to Randy Orton. Then, the next pay-per-view, they have him lose it. They have him lose again. Pay-per-view after that, they have him win. But then he loses once again when, what was it? Oh, the referee did a fast count on him as set up by the Authority. And then I believe the next pay-per-view, Big Show came in and knocked Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan out in the match after being tired of being a tool for the Authority. And then after that, there became the whole Daniel Bryan, Shawn Michaels fiasco when Daniel Bryan accidentally knocked Shawn Michaels out. But hey, he did get the running knee on Triple H, which is, what a lot of fans paid for. My point is, I got tired of seeing him be buried, and WWE became less interesting. Then they decided to move him to the mid-card to face Wyatt Family. It was interesting when they tagged him with CM Punk. Everybody's like, this is a new tag team. They can take everything by storm. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. This is the new Team Hell No. They can beat the Shield. They can do this. They can do that. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that lasted for, 2 weeks. Then they went their separate ways. CM Punk battled and continues to battle the Shield, and Daniel Bryan eventually succumbed and joined the Wyatt family. And now, I think personally, WWE tried to bury him with that heel turn, tried to get him to turn his back on the fans. It was either a test or an attempt to bury. Whichever it was, it didn't work. Or, I guess in a way, it did work. Because now, after Daniel Bryan's match teaming up with Bray Wyatt against the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, it is reported that somewhere in the match that Daniel Bryan suffered a concussion. Personally, watching the video myself later on YouTube, on the WWE channel, I personally think it was when Jimmy and Jay Uso joined each other on the top rope and double suplexed him. It looks like he landed on his head and took a majority of the impact there. It doesn't look like he covered his head. You might want to look up the match and look at that moment, because it looks like he landed directly on the back of his head. So now the issue here, trying to stay in the light here. Now the issue here is Daniel Bryan with this injury. Are fans going to forget about him? Is he going to be buried? Yes. My opinion is yes. There's no way to build him up. He could be out for months. Big Show was out for months with a concussion. Christian remains out with a concussion. And, of course, there is the matter of Dolph Ziggler, who was out for 2 months after winning the world title and then instantly dropping it to Alberto Del Rio upon his return. So, yes, it doesn't look good for Daniel Bryan. I think WWE has essentially buried him. I mean, yeah, it would be cool to, pull a last-minute change and have him come back and fight and win the title, as a surprise entry at WrestleMania. Came out at the end, challenged. The challenge was accepted, and then he won. We're just going to have to see. What's your opinion? I want to hear them. Leave it in the comment section below, or hit me up at ChevyDaniels@Outlook.com. Daniel Bryan is buried. I'm sorry. WWE isn't worth watching anymore. Not even the WWE Network makes up for burying Daniel Bryan. So thank you, WWE, for making a almost not fan out of me. Have a great rockin' day.